well, pretty much. So, I will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So this run is going to be using the Monk, which is by far the fastest one. Ben the Monk. So, we have to beat up 15 demons. And the king tells you that there's a demon in the volcano close by, and our first stop is going to be the volcano. So for this first level, it's just go point A, point B, but my main goal here is not dropping under 16 HP. If I drop under 16 HP, the boss is going to kill me in one shot. And I don't want that. Alright, so we are at the first boss, the Salamander. Don't blink, because this is going to be over pretty quick. And it's over. So the gems that the enemy drops are, I guess, level ups, and the color is the stat that you get when you grab it. And I'm gonna grab blue gems until a certain point in the game, because after a certain boss, the stats don't go higher, because you're gonna hit the cap pretty much. And yeah, that's gonna be later. So for now, I'm just going to take the damage gem all the way until a certain point. And then I'll take agility to move faster. But yeah, you do need the strength gem first, because boss are gonna die much quicker, and it's better to kill them quicker. So right now we are just going through a road to, I guess, the next area, which is going to be a town. I guess the translation for this dungeon, this area here, is something like a dark road or whatever. It doesn't. I really cannot translate that correctly, because I don't really speak Japanese. But yeah, so this was his full name is impossible to say, but his name is Tito something. After that, I don't know what I don't know what to say, so I don't know what he's saying or what they're all saying, but yeah. So we are in the Rabbiz village. And this guy is gonna tell us, oh, can you go please beat the Minotaur? And yeah, we just tell him we're gonna do it, because that's what we're here for. But first we have to get through a forest to reach him. And it's a good thing, because in the forest there is a demon. Actually, pretty much every area has a demon, so... And what the game doesn't really tell you is that it tells you that there's 15 demons, and you assume that there would be 15 gem fragments, but no, there's more than that. Alright, so for this boss, I'm gonna go up here and just spam this, so the leaves never hits me. And we're just gonna kill the boss quicker like this. Alright. Just making sure that I actually take the right gem. Alright, so we're going through the forest to the Moon Village now. And to reach the dungeon where the Minotaur is, we need an item. I'm not sure how they call this one. I guess a moon lamp or whatever. And you need it to reach the next dungeon, which is dark, obviously. Yeah, you need some kind of light to get through it. Yeah, it is pretty much like Gauntlet. If you see those, there is spawners a little bit all over the place. And yeah, it's pretty much multiple exit. Like you see here, there's two. But I'm gonna take the left one. Oops, yeah, wrong screen. I thought it was on the next screen already. Yeah, it's this one I have to get down right. But yeah, next boss is gonna be the Minotaur. And they already tell you what it is, because the guy is asking you to go and destroy him. So we're just gonna damage boost through everything, because the monk has the most HP growth, and also the most damage. Not the slowest, but not too far from it. So we don't really care what damage we take here or not. Gonna damage boost through the lava a little bit so we don't get stuck by that enemy. Alright, about 2 more screens until I hit the Minotaur. So for the Minotaur, I will, I guess, not damage boost, I will lose some life here and there. Okay, this is good. So if you position yourself correctly here, the Minotaur will not be able to hit you, but oh, I'm stuck inside of him now. I'm gonna wait till he stops. You lose about 2 lives, 2-3 lives, it's fine. Yeah, I like that, it's fine. Just enough for that. So now you go back to Rabbit's village. Go back and tell the guy that you destroyed the Minotaur. He's just gonna thank you and everything, and you'll be able to go on with your quest. There we go. And talking to him unlocks the next place, which some castle that I don't know the name. Whoa. I almost get blocked by that. Alright, so we're gonna talk to the king here. The king is gonna tell you that I don't know who tells him, but that some stuff is happening in a different town, and yeah. Next area is, wow, this one has quite the name. I don't think this is the correct translation for it, but it is called, apparently it is called a demon seal, and yeah, it basically is a tower, or a sewer, I guess. Sewer in a tower. Gonna make my way all the way up there first. This is a maze, as you can see, but once you know the way, pretty easy, right? Also, you cannot damage boost through those rolling pins or whatever they are. Rolling thingy. They do not get destroyed. You cannot destroy them quickly, so it's better if you just dodge them. And you still save quite a bit of HP as well. Right. So it's faster to get through this one in the middle. This one. Okay, I always get confused if it's the left side or the right side here. Right, gonna get up there, and then we're not taking that staircase, we're gonna take this one instead, which will bring us to the next demon. This one's called Roll, I think. Yeah, Roll. So we're just gonna heal here because we had a potion. He's gonna slow down and go on us right now. We're gonna lose 1 life, obviously we have to. And just wreck him. Next up, more sewers. Yeah, there's not a lot left of the sewers, so we're gonna time. I'm gonna time my shots here so I can hit the thing. Oh, okay. Oh, I actually hit it off screen. What the hell? Okay, that's fine. Oh, come on now. So we're just gonna damage boost through everything. The spikes don't really do a lot of damage. Stuff. So, so we are going to a temple, which I don't know the name still. We're gonna talk to the fairy, and she's going to unlock the next area that we can go to, which is the. Is it called Pipedi Village or Piped Village? I don't know. But it's a village, and yeah, so this guy is going to tell us that some stuff is happening in the dungeon, and we're just going to go there and fix some stuff. And this is where the first death warp is going to happen. Me losing lives was all planned up until this point. There's a way to shoot bullets without actually stopping. It's not easy to do, but if you can do it, you save frames, which is always nice. And yeah, it is a frame perfect hit, so 2 lives should be safe enough for this boss. Yeah, this boss is quite simple. You hit him a few times, he splits. Hit him a few times again, he splits again. And he's doing this 2 times, and now he's... 3 times, my bad. Not 2 times. Oh god, hey, this is me rambling about absolutely everything. Keep forgetting some stuff. But that's okay, he's dead. That's all that matters. We're gonna take another blue gem and get that damage up real quick and real nice. So, in this screen right here, we're gonna take those 2 enemies and get stuck in between them to take more damage, which... okay, well, I got unstuck and I didn't take as much damage, but yeah, you take damage, death warp, to the beginning of the dungeon, and you just leave. Next up is... yeah, I don't know what this one is. No, my bad. I don't know what this name is. Absolutely, it doesn't. But the music's good, right? At least there's that. So, yeah, those items that I can pick up, one is called the Black Skull, and the other one is some random potion. Those are actually black and white skills requirement. I would probably just say items that you need to use your magics. Alright. I absolutely don't know this boss name either. I didn't really look it up or had the correct translation, but yeah, this boss is annoying. And the way to kill him is... he has 2 phases. The first one is where you can actually hit him, and this one where he's just throwing stuff at you. And to get him to reappear, you have to hit a few of his little thing that pops up like this, and you have to hit them a few times, or kill a few. And it's really annoying, I gotta tell you. Alright, he's gonna be here again. And you cannot one-cycle him. After a little bit, he just decides to get out of your face. And yeah, that was a pretty terrible fight, but that's okay. I'll make it up in this tower. Alright, so those enemies, I think are the second strongest enemy in the game. And they hit you for a lot. They hurt quite hard, actually. And I will use the one on this floor right here, or one of them, to lose a few lives. 2 should be just enough. Because there's going to be a death warp coming up soon again. And yeah, I'm death warping because going through the dungeon is slower than just losing lives, so... Alright, next boss. I'm just gonna call it Medusa because I don't know this name either, but there's a small gimmick to it. This boss reflects every single bullets if the casing is closed, or the cover is closed. So after that, she's just gonna fly around and shoot stuff, so it's gonna lag a lot if you don't destroy the stuff. Okay. Oh, I almost picked up the gem, and that would have been bad, but... I was quite lucky on that. So this room is not that interesting. It's all preset. Like, the enemy movement is based on your movement, and if you do it correctly, the enemy should never hit you, but I did get hit. And I got hit again, but that's okay. I didn't do it correctly, so that was my bad. I'm gonna stop saying the name of the dungeons because at this point I don't know what the names are. All I know is that you're talking to some brain in... yeah, well, just talking to a brain, that's all you need to know. That's how weird this game is. Oh, I thought my game lagged for a second. Because I was not in the dungeon. So the next death warp is going to be in this dungeon, which I still don't know the name. But yeah, you're going to fight a dragon, which has a very crazy name. And yeah, I got stuck, and I'm getting stuck, which it's still fine, because I still need to lose 1 or 2 lives here and there. Guess it's better if I lose it now, because I'm going to have to lose less HP after the fight. But that was really not what I wanted to get. Alright, so I should be fine for the boss now. I lost every life I have. So if I die on the boss, this is going to be interesting. But I'm not gonna die on the boss because this boss is really easy. You can dive like this and shoot stuff, but he doesn't really hurt, so can't really kill you unless you stand like right on top of him. And even if you stand on top of him, you should still be fine. Alright, so instead of going through the dungeon, we're going to come here, spawn one of these little guy, actually 2 of them, so you can stand in between, and we game over, rip. Nah. Now we can just leave and get to the next place, which is a village. I don't know the name of this village either, but we're gonna talk to some dude, which is gonna give us access to the next dungeon. So in this dungeon, you are going to fight a boss, which I actually know the name of. His name is just the Guardian. You're gonna fight first. You're gonna fight the Guardian, and after that, you're gonna fight a vampire boss, which is totally original. But yeah, the Guardian has a set pattern, so it's not going to be too bad. The vampire, though, has some pretty crazy pattern, which can screw me over and make me lose a lot of time. So first we're gonna fight the Guardian, which is a Cyclops. Yeah. So we're just gonna stand here, shoot at him, and he's dead. Take this, and then we're going into the mansion, which is where the vampire is located at. The vampire itself has two attacks. Well, two attacks and one pattern where you just start walking around, which is the one I want, because you can kill him almost instantly if he does, which is right now. Okay, so he's going to either walk towards me, spin towards me, or spawn bats. He's gonna spawn bats and start spinning. Alright. This is pretty bad, I'd say. The bats can actually block your bullets, by the way. But I mean, it's good that I'm losing life. Oh my god. He was walking there, stupid bats. So the bats are annoying and stuff. You do not want to game over on this guy, but losing life is not as terrible as it seems. Can you just stop spinning? Okay, that's good still. So now he's gonna transform into a bat. And we lost 4 lives, which could be bad, but it was terrible RNG actually. Really, really bad. So the next dungeon up here, you can go to the next dungeon right away, but you cannot go through it because there is some toxic gas going. And we're going to save this little guy over here, and he's going to give us the mask that will allow us to get through it. Yeah, this RNG was terrible. If the second time where he walked, I would have killed him there, that would have been pretty nice, but I got screwed, so can't do anything about it. Alright, so next. This is where the next death warp is gonna be. I have 1 life. Okay, 2 lives left, that's fine. So this is where the gas would damage you for about 25 to 30 damage every seconds, and you can make it through this first screen with it, and then go through this boss. You can do that. I mean, you could skip the gas mask, but yeah, this guy was annoying. I was not actually hitting him there. But yeah, no. So the first part you could get through with the mask, but then after that you would have to get through this part, which is impossible if you don't have the mask. So you cannot actually skip the mask, which is pretty sad because I was hyped for that. Yeah, I always forget you have to get up here, but this little maze is just going around rocks and stuff. If you would have made it this far without the mask, you would have been dead here, that's for sure. Just going around here would cost about 4 or 5 lives by itself. So the rocks are just gonna bounce around and explode on contact. Doesn't do that much damage. None of those enemies should hit me. If you're doing it correctly, no enemy should hit you here ever. Alright, so the next boss here is called Rocky, which Makes sense because he's a giant rock. And you're going to lose 1 life on him. You have to lose 1 life. And having 1 extra life here is crucial. Oh, and by the way, you take speed gem here. So now my attack is maxed. So my attack is maxed now, so we're gonna use this enemy to Death Warp all out here. Go. And killing Rocky triggers the next area, or unlock the next area, which is another village. Now we're gonna go next to the ocean. Talk to this guy to unlock the next dungeon, and we're off. So at this point, I do not want to lose any life anymore. Like, losing them right now would just mean if I lose more than 2, I would have to not Death Warp, but I would have to game over on purpose before the final boss, which at this point is not close at all. It's in about 7 minutes or so. Alright, so we're gonna kill this guy here, spawn 2 more guys, scroll over here, and having 5 enemies on screen prevents them from spawning anymore, so you use that to get past the other spawner. Also, this boss is just a frog. This frog has the tiniest hitbox of all, because his high is protected by by his body or whatever, and the bullets don't really go through that well. So he's a little bit annoying to kill. But that was a pretty good fight. That was pretty quick. So we're just gonna get out of here. Go through another village, which I think this is the last village. This should be the last, not the last dungeon, but the one of the last, second to last, I'd say. So whatever, I lost 1 life at this point, so I'm gonna have to Death Warp on the final boss. Not Death Warp, but game over on purpose, and I can just, at this point I can just go through the spikes without really caring for my HP or lives. So we're just gonna get through that. This is another small maze, but the optimal way to get through is this way. I'm gonna use this platform to save 1 hit and move a little bit faster. If I could have a potion at this point, it would be a lifesaver, but it's not really required. And if you were faster here, you could actually catch up to those platforms. But I'm not faster, so this boss is just a giant crab. What we're gonna do is stand inside of his mouth and just fire at him. 1 life for I think 2 boss now. This is not a lot actually, but we can just hope to get through without actually losing any life. Hopefully I don't lose any life and get to the boss. Oh, nice. Okay, that's a lifesaver. 1 potion is fine. This is just going to ensure victory here. If we could have a second one, that would be nice. Wink wink. Okay, we're not gonna get a second one. So I'm gonna use it right before this boss. And hope that I don't actually get the bad pattern, which I... I did, okay. Okay, I got the bad pattern, but that's okay. Now this is gonna be really risky, because this boss... this boss can kill me, and if he kills me, it could be really bad, actually. So, I'm gonna hopefully not die, like I almost just did. I game over it. So we're gonna have to go through again. Damn it. I have to go through this part again, and yeah, this time we don't really care about the enemies that much because we have 5 lives, but that's unfortunate. I knew that was gonna be bad because the boss right before that gave me a really bad pattern, and his attack deals about 40 damage each. So you get hit by 2 of them, you die. There's nothing around that. But the good thing is, the boss is not there anymore, so you can just get through his room and don't really care about it. Whatever. Doesn't matter, we just lost like a minute or so. I'm gonna die here on purpose one time. The bad thing is that the boss normally goes to the right like he did just now, and by going to the left, it made it quite bad because I had to kill the 2 hands, and I still do. And by killing the 2 hands, he just spins non-stop around. All right, so that was the last demon. And with the 15 gem fragments, and actually you don't find 15, you find 16, I think. And the game tells you there's 15 demons, but you can find more than 15 gems. But with the gems, you sprout the bean sprout, and you can just go up there. The bean grows. Go to the last dungeon, which is super easy, actually. And I have 4 lives, so 4 lives is enough to get through. Right, so those enemies that they spawn, those are the enemies that deals the most damage in the game. And the thing in this little section is that the middle part sucks you in. So you have to... It's gonna push you in the middle, pretty much, so... And that's why all those enemies are stuck in the middle. Because if you would go there, you'd probably die and lose all your life. Because of how strong they are. But yeah, this is the last dungeon. There's gonna be a lot of spawners, not a lot of strong enemies though, so you can just walk through. Got some lag here because I think 2 of them spawned up there. If I had to guess, this would be a 38 minute now. Around 38 and a half minute run. Just because of that, game over. Alright, so here's another maze with warp tiles, and warp tiles put you at a set location, depending on what side you enter them from. But if you just go to the right, you end up at the end of the maze, so whatever. I will take those 2 potions, because if I lose 1 life, I will have to death warp on the final boss. Not warp. Game over on purpose, that's what I meant. So I'm gonna kill this guy. This guy has 2 phases. The first one is where you just beat his legs until he does that, and with that, he dies. His attack don't deal any damage, so you don't really care about it. So I have 2 potions and 4 lives for the final boss. So this is where I would actually game over on purpose to restore my lives, because the room before that was a checkpoint. So now we have to wait until the right leg is going. It goes up to the right a little bit more. So killing those enemies also isn't too bad of an idea. So by this leg being there, you just unlock the final fight, which is the Dark God, or however they call it. I think he's called the Dark God, but his attacks on his first phase are going to be all those ice shard that you see. They don't really hurt. And then he's going to charge up in attack, some kind of solar flare. But you can kill him before he does it, and go into the second phase right away. And this is a pretty good pattern right now. He's gonna throw up a yellow ball, and if you have 4 lives, you can just ignore it. This is a really good pattern, actually. So he's going to lose his first arm really soon because of this pattern. Oh, I didn't see the yellow ball there. Alright, so lose your first arm. He's gonna lose the second one really quickly too. Alright, so he's almost dead. And that's time. And 36-20. That was way better than I expected. Damn, that could have been world record if Vampire didn't troll me, and could have been world record if I didn't actually game over on that one boss. Pretty sad about it, but that's okay. So yeah, like Ab said earlier, this game is Japanese only. And by the way, for anyone curious, the world record is a 35:44, so that was 36 seconds that I ended up behind, and that could have been really good if I didn't actually die on that one boss. And no, it's not world record. Could have been, but I died. Pretty sad about it. But that's okay, world record is just around the corner. So so yeah, that was Crystal Bean from Dungeon Explorer, and with the name, this game, like I said at the beginning, is a remake of Dungeon Explorer 2, which is also a great game. Very hard, but it was a great game. So it is a great game still. So I'd say people should actually try this game because it was insane. It's insanely good. If you enjoy Gauntlet, this is a more, I guess, more modern Gauntlet, so it's pretty good. Don't ever learn names. Yeah, don't learn names, no. Anyway. I don't know if Fizzle wants to let this roll until the other person is ready, or is he ready right now? Alright, so I guess enjoy the music, enjoy the rest of the credits, and please play this game because it's really fun, even if you don't run it. See ya.